Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, man? Arsenal versus Chelsea in the Europa League final, man. This is crazy, man. Who write this sort of stuff, man? This is crazy. All the Premier League teams, man, are making it into the final of these European competition, man. Premier League is where it's at right now. I don't care what nobody says, man. Premier League is the best freaking league ever. Last week, Arsenal drew versus Brighton, man. One of the worst team. Pretty much a lower table team, man, in the Premier League, man. A team just got promoted to the Premier League from the Championship last season, man. Tying it with Arsenal, man, 1-1 at the Emirates Stadium, man. Arsenal going to Valencia and beating Valencia 4-2, man. It's just like it's crazy. It's really crazy. But why am I talking about Arsenal and when Arsenal is kid when the Chelsea beat it? But yeah, let's talk about Chelsea versus Frankfurt, man. Yo, Frankfurt, man, you guys did very well, man. You should be proud of what you guys did. You guys pretty much was the Ajax of the Europa League, man. You went from like nowhere to somewhere, man. And Chelsea barely got one over you guys. I wish you guys would had won that game though. You guys came close on a few occasions with Haller scoring like a almost scored a goal. David Luiz was pretty much an hero of the night, man, saving that with a goal line clearance, bro. I don't know how he did it. That's the fastest I ever seen him done. Sorry, that's the fastest I ever seen him move. That's the most defending I ever see him does, man. So it was just crazy. And yeah, Chelsea deserved it, man. Chelsea deserved to be the final versus Arsenal. It's gonna be a crazy final. Ah my God, it's just gonna be a Premier League final. It's gonna be like Premier League game. In this so far, man, it's been a lot of surprise, man. A lot of surprise. A lot of people was probably expecting Chelsea versus Arsenal in the final anyway, man. But good game by both teams, man. Both teams played very well. You can't really knock on both teams. Lotus Chief, man, I probably give Lotus Chief man of the match, man. I think he was superb, bro. Scoring the only goal for Chelsea, assisted by Eden Hazard, of course, man. Even though he came off the bench. I think he was superb throughout the game. He looked fantastic. And yeah, man, shout out to him, man. He was very good. And he's been a very important player for Chelsea in the Europa League. And hopefully he can play him in the final. Hopefully they keep playing him time after time, man. 'Cause I think he's a future world class player, man. Good game, as I said, man. They defended very well. As for Coletta, he kind of scored a goal in the final minutes. I'm not sure if it was overtime or final minutes. Pretty much he hit the ball out of the goalkeeper hand, trap hand, and it it said he scored for a while. Then the referee went back and said it wasn't a goal. I thought it was going to go to like a VAR to really wrap it up, but they didn't go to VAR. It went to penalty instead. But yeah, man, I think that goal should have stand, man, because I don't think he was holding the ball all the way. The ball was like hitting out the sand, and he kind of forced the situation and scored that goal, man. But it is what it is, man. But Locos Chiefs scoring a opening goal in the 28th minute to really start it off for Chelsea with Eden Hazard assisting it. But and Chelsea go into the first half in a 4-1 in a 1-0 lead over their opponent Frankfurt. Then Luka Jovic, man, the superstar from Frankfurt, man, one of the top upcoming player, man, scoring the equalizer in the 49th minute, assisted by Gasinovic. And Frankfurt was back in it, man. Frankfurt looked like they wanted it more at times. But when it comes to the extra time, man, Chelsea was the dominant team, man. It was all over Frankfurt throughout the extra time, coming up close on a few occasions. And probably should have won it in extra time, man. But that was not the case. It went to a penalty shootout. Lotus Chief, this guy, Joe Fish, pretty much I forgot. I'm not sure how the order went in. Let me check. See if I can check the order. What order the penalty shootout went in, man. But both teams started very well. Then one of Chelsea player pretty much messed up and missed the penalty shootout. Kepa, I think Kepa did very well in the penalty shootout. Really, I was very surprised by him in the penalty shootout. I think he did fantastically well. But yeah, man. So this was the penalty shootout order. Sebastian Haller took the first penalty shot, scored it. Ross Barkley took the second penalty shot, scored it, and silenced the crowd. And Luka Jovic took the second penalty shot for Frankfurt, scored it magnificently. This guy came close, man. Kepa came very close, man, but it was a well placed penalty shot. Then Cesar Aspilicueta, I think he had a poor game overall. He stepped up. Probably saying his name wrong. He stepped up, took the penalty shot, and Trapp were able to save it. And all the momentum was pretty much in Frankfurt, Frankfurt hand, but it didn't last long. Guarantee you that. Jonathan de Guzman stepped up, take the third penalty shot for Frankfurt, and scored it. Then Georgina, man, stepped up to take the third penalty shot for Chelsea, scored it magnificently. Then Martin Interreger, man, stepped up to take the fourth penalty shot for Frankfurt because Frankfurt was pretty much in the lead. And he I think he kicked it straight. I think he kicked it straight, and Kepa were able to stop it with his legs, man. It was crazy leg movement by Kepa, stopping it. He kept it straight down the middle, and Kepa were able to stop it with his leg, and it balanced things out. Then David Luiz, man, who pretty much saved Chelsea ass really, and he took the penalty shot, man, scored it, and Chelsea was level with them 3-3 on penalty shot. Then Gancalo Paciencia took what the fifth penalty shot for Frankfurt, man, a penalty shot that you have to score, and Kepa saved it. Then Eden Zart, man, who went fifth for the penalty shot, probably his last game at Chelsea. I'm not sure if Chelsea last Premier League game is home or away, but I think Azure might leave after this. All depends on the final score, final result in the Champions League final. But yeah, man, he took his penalty shot, man, and sent Chelsea to the final by scoring that penalty shot, man. So Chelsea are on to the final. Good game overall, man. I think Kepa did very well in goal. David Luiz, man, he had a phenomenal game. Emerson looked very well. Aspilicueta probably was a portion defense. Zappa Costa, man, I forgot he's playing for Chelsea, man. He was phenomenal, bro. Goal line clearance too, man. Both Zappa Costa and David Luiz had goal line clearance, man. That's how very unlucky Frankfurt were, man. Chelsea was very good defensively. Barkley did all right. Didn't really do too well, man. I think he did all right. Jorginho, I think Jorginho did very well. Kovic did all right. Azar did very well. Higuain was very poor. He came on for, I forgot who he came on for, but he was very poor. Pedro came on for somebody too. He was very poor. Giroud up top wasn't really convincing. He had an average game. Willian was average too. Lotus Chief, man, very good. Scoring the only goal of the game for Chelsea. And Christensen, I think he was very poor overall. For Frankfurt, man, Trapp in goal was very good, man. Trapp was phenomenal. I think both goalkeepers did phenomenally well. Faletti, I think Faletti did very well. I think their defense was all right, man. Intergard, other than him missing that penalty, that vital penalty, I think he did very well defensively. Abraham did all right. ACB, I think he did very well. He had a goal line clearance too. It was like three different goal line clearance, man. Everybody had a goal line clearance, pretty much. Rebic did very well. Gasinovic did very well, man. Rode, I think he had an alright game. Paciencia came on, man. I think it was very poor. Probably was one of the worst performances out there by all these players. Didn't really have time to make too much of an impact too. Guzman, he scored a penalty kick. I think he did all right coming off the bench, especially. Costa was average. Expect more from Costa. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yeah, where was I, man? Yeah, Joe Fish up top, man, scored a equalizer in 49, man. I think it was very deadly throughout the game. Testing Chelsea, putting Chelsea defense on a lot of pressure. Good shots, good dribbling skills, good pass. He was phenomenal, bro. Like, if Frankfurt could keep him, bro, Frankfurt gonna have a great play next year. They're gonna do phenomenally well next year. And Haller came on. I think Haller came on, and he was very good, man. Probably should have scored that goal to help his team win, man. But it is what it is, man. Chelsea won on a penalty. 5-2 on penalty or 4-1 on penalty. Yeah, 5-4 on penalty. And yeah, next time, man. Hopefully they won 4-3 on penalty, and hopefully they could do better next time, man. But good result for Chelsea overall, man. Frankfurt, man, keep your heads up, man. Overall, man, Chelsea was the most dominant team with 60% possession, and Frankfurt had 40% possession, while Chelsea had 16 shots in total. Frankfurt had 14 shots in total, man. So they was pretty much close on shots. When it comes to shots and shots on target, it was pretty much close to. With Chelsea had 7 shots on target, while Frankfurt had 6 shots on target, man. So let me get those like Frankfurt like fan videos so I can react to, man. But it is what it is. Shout out to both teams. We'll see Chelsea in the final. It's gonna be it's a London rivalry and London derby in the final. It should be interesting, man. Liverpool versus Spurs in the final game. So it's a lot of London teams in the final, and a lot of hard Premier League teams in the final, man. So it should be very good. But like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Leave a comment, share this video. With that, your boys out of here. Peace.